Hi everyone, I am your communications coach and welcome back to Discover and Learn. Today I am going to take up another very simple basic topic which you can talk about to practice English speaking. So these are beginner level topics, but anybody can speak on it. You can take up complex sentences. You can just try using, different vocabularies to make it more better. So depending on your level, you can just modify your sentences, right? And what I do here is I take up the topic, I speak about related vocabulary in my first part. Second part, I talk about phrases or sentences which you can use to talk about on that topic. And the last part is I share a small script on that topic so that it's easier for you to pick up sentences and to get an idea how to talk about on that topic. You can also start practicing shadowing with me on that topic to help you with pronunciation, tone, rhythm, intonation, and speaking. So this is a complete package, guys. So stay with me. Now let's get into the topic. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite subject, right? We all talk about different things. We all have our favorites, right? And we continue with that subject so that we can build our future or build our career in that subject. And that is why it is very important to talk about it. And we do talk about it every now and then. So let's get to the vocabulary first. So coming to the vocabulary, the first one is interesting. Something that catches your attention. Next is useful. Helpful in daily life or future career. Here what you can do is when I'm talking about these words, you can come up with one sentence on your own. Pause my video, come up with one sentence on your own related to this word. It is going to help you to practice English speaking and it will help you to practice sentences also. And then you can organize it and come up with a script on your own as well, right? While watching my video. Next is knowledge. Information and understanding. Explore, to learn more about something. Improve, to make better. Challenge, something difficult but rewarding. Future goals, plans for your career or studies. Now guys, I'm not making any sentence because that is your task. I want you to do it. So that is why I'm not coming up with sentences. And these are very basic, simple words. So it doesn't need more explanation. So that is why I'm not using it in my sentences. You can take up these words and come up with sentences, which is your task. Write in the comment section also what sentences you have come up with. That will help you also to start interacting in English. Right? And this is the right platform to start interacting with me in English. I'll definitely reply to your comments. Now let's come to the second part, which is phrases. Let's talk about some phrases which we can use to talk about on this topic. My favorite subject is. Now when I'm making sentences, you can also come up with your own sentence here. Okay, that is another task which you have now. So my favorite subject is science, for example, or English, whichever subject is your favorite, or maths. So you can talk about it. I like this subject because now you have to give a reasoning to why you like this subject. I like this subject because it is very interesting. Probably. Okay. Now you can also come up with your own answer here. It helps me to explore new topics. Yeah. One example is, now you can give an example to support what you have just said. Like if I said it helps me to explore new topics. One example is why aeroplanes are always white in color. Okay, so this is what I explored and got to know why it is so. Next, in the future, I want to become a scientist, or I want to become a data analyst, or a mathematician, or a scholar, or a doctor. Anything you can add. Now, next is, in conclusion, the subject is important to me because. Now, in conclusion, this subject is important to me because I want to be a doctor, or I want to be a scientist. I want to go to NASA. Anything you can talk about here. Depending on what your interest is, what is your favorite subject, you can just put in here and talk about it. Right? So here you can come up with your own sentences related to these words, and you can organize all the sentences and you can directly speak about it on this topic in this way also. Right? Now I'm coming to the third part, which is a script I'm going to share with you. I'm going to speak on it. Here what you can do is you can practice shadowing with me. So the first step is you can just pause my videos and listen to me first. Next is you can repeat after me. Pause every sentence, repeat after me to understand, get an understanding of what I'm saying or speaking. And the third time what you can do is you can just speak along with me. It will help you to improve your rhythm, intonation, tone, and speaking skills and pronunciation as well. Okay, so you have to focus on all these things. Now here what you can do is you can also add your own sentences, right? Whatever you have come up with. So you can add your own sentences also here. And one more thing you have to do is, which is compulsory, try to speak on this topic in 2-3 different ways. This is just sample I'm giving you. You can just listen to me, you can shadow with me, right? But then you have to come up with 2-3 different ways to speak on it. At least you should try 2 different ways on your own to speak about it on this topic. This is actually going to help you in many situations where you might get blank, you forget words or sentences or your idea. Then this practice will help you to fill that gap, to overcome that gap, or to get unstuck in such situations, because you know how to talk about it in different ways, 2-3 different ways. So you know the idea, what is there, right? What you have to speak. And you can just talk about it in another way. Or if not, if you've forgotten the idea also, you can just come up with something else and you can just fill in the space. Okay. So that is why try speaking in 2-3 different ways. It is absolutely going to help you in many situations to overcome embarrassing situations. So let's come to the script now. My favorite subject is English. I like English because it helps me to communicate with people around the world. That's absolutely correct. This subject is very useful. For example, when I watch movies or read books, I can understand them better. It also helps me to improve my confidence when I speak. In the future, I want to use English for my career and travel. In conclusion, English is my favorite subject because it is interesting, useful, and helps me achieve my goals. So this is a very simple script which I have just put forward, right? You can just talk about, listen to it, understand, and then you can add your own ideas and you can speak about it. You can try 1 or 2 different ways also to speak on it. It is not difficult at all, guys. Try using these topics. That is why I've chosen some simple topics also to get you started to speak in English. Once you start practicing in this way, it is absolutely going to help you with your clarity, confidence, speech, and fluency. Right? So guys, if you take one video of mine every single day and start practicing in this way, whatever I say, for 30 days at least, you will definitely become confident and fluent in speaking in English. So guys, if you like my video, do subscribe my channel, press the notification icon, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section, and stay tuned for more. Bye-bye. Take care.